Welcome to a wild atmosphere at the Superdome, and welcome to the NFC Championship game.
These are the freaking championship rounds right here now. The championship rounds, where guys get up and win it. Guys go down, they still win it.
What's the difference? One NFC title game ready to go. Vikings from the Saints 18. Handoff, Adrian up the middle, bumps it up to the left to the 15. Sprints inside the 5, and the Vikings strike first. Fires, caught, touchdown!
Great job! Good job!
It's Sidney Rice!
Yes, sir. Nice job. Good to chew the clock, Alan. Nice job chewing the clock. Bear down.
Favre out of the shotgun. Fires over the middle. Intercepted. Brett Favre is down, and he's writhing in pain back at the 47-yard line.
Brett Favre is in a lot of pain. Injury on the left ankle. His return is questionable.
Hey, here's the round. Kevin Williams right here.
Drew Brees, he goes back to pass, pumps, he's hit, it's on the ground, he dropped it, who got it at the 10?
Yes, sir.
All we have to do is tackle. He pumps, he's flustered, rolls out to the left, fires over the middle, caught at the 25, but short of the first down.
Big stop, big stop.
And if we don't turn this ball over, we're going to Miami. 28-28, a minute 39 to go. First and 10 Vikes from their own 33. Three receiver set. He goes back to pass, fires to the right, caught Sidney Rice, and he rolls into Saints territory.
Let it run, let it run, let it run. Get a call, get a play call.
Ryan Longwell has kicked 16 game winners in his career. Career long, 55 yards. It's a 55-yard try right now. We need a few yards.
Championship game defeats can be devastating. Almost offers little consolation. Fortunately, the rest of Minnesota's 2009 campaign was truly magical. The Vikings lost only once over the season's first 3 months. A league-high 10 Vikings were selected to play in the NFL Pro Bowl. A third-year pass catcher blossomed into greatness. A rookie phenom rewrote the Vikings record book. A bona fide superstar added to his legacy. The run stoppers made history. The pass rushers made quarterbacks quit.
Romo out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He runs away from Jared Allen to the right, heads back to the left. He has nowhere to go. He's nearly tripped up. He just gets up.
A future Hall of Famer enjoyed the finest season of his illustrious 19-year career. Quite clearly, this is a team with some championship aspirations. On opening day in Cleveland, questions surrounded the Vikings' new era. Nobody doubted Adrian Peterson's game-breaking talent.
And he's loose across the 50, inside the 40 to the 30, and Adrian Peterson is gone. And the Vikings have blown open the 2009 season opener.
Arm tackles still didn't work against Minnesota's ground-gaining marvel. The run defense was still formidable. The pass rush still potent. The concern was how well the league's all-time leading passer would fit in with players half his age.
Fires left, it's caught by Percy at the 3, reaches out, touchdown! It's Percy Harvin's first touchdown in the National Football League.
Initial results were promising. Brett Favre's Hall of Fame attributes are numerous.
We want to be a good team, a great team. We got to kick every week. It don't make who the we play.
He's a caring teammate and a respected opponent.
Appreciate it. Let's get in right here. Let's get in right here.
He'll cut down a cornerback on one snap
Green 18, set.
Toss a touchdown on the next.
Barb rolls out to the left, fires to the end zone. Dugan! It's a touchdown for Jeff Dugan!
Being an offensive coordinator is freaking hard.
You got to try playing quarterback sometimes.
He's a student of the game with a knack for winning improvisation.
Third down, 12 seconds to go in the game. Niners lead by 4. Barr back to pass, pumps to the left, 8 seconds left. He gets away from the pressure, fires to the end zone. It's caught! It's Greg Lewis! Touchdown! Oh my heavens! Greg Lewis! Welcome to Minnesota! Oh my heavens! Greg Lewis's first catch has given the Minnesota Vikings an improbable victory! No flags on the field! Greg Lewis, how do you like that?
The Vikings' strong start featured breakout performances by all of Brett Favre's pass catchers. Six different Vikings caught 40 or more passes on the season.
Green 19, set.
The 1983 Cowboys were the only other team in league history to accomplish this feat.
He bounces off the line, stays on his feet. Now he's in front of the Vikings bench, 50-40, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
That guy's good. Real good.
Rookie Percy Harvin helped elevate Vikings special teams play to its highest level in many seasons.
Look at Percy fly, and he's gone! It's a 101-yard kick return touchdown by Percy Harvin. There's the spark the Vikings needed.
The biggest sparks came from number 18.
Loops into the end zone, caught! Sidney Rice, touchdown! Yes!
In his first 2 seasons combined, Sidney Rice caught just 46 passes. With Brett Favre, he nearly doubled that total, en route to his first Pro Bowl.
They can't cover him.
Well, you've always said that.
Right. Now you're starting to believe me.
Favre back to pass, fires to the right side. It's caught by Sidney Rice, touchdown!
Prior to 09, he'd never had a 100-yard receiving day. Now, he ranks as one of the most dangerous big play pass catchers in the sport. As daylight disappeared on a Monday night in early October, the Vikings' new leader and his pass catchers took center stage.
Favre goes play action, looks at Tahi to the right, swings it back to the left. Touchdown! Desante Sheko! Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Sidney Rice! It's touchdown number 2 for Brett Favre against his former team.
Favre became the first quarterback ever to beat all 32 existing teams. It was a very special night.
That's a nice 40th birthday for the old man. I appreciate it. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team. Yes!
Favre's winning presence relieves some of the burden on running back Adrian Peterson.
First and 10.
It had no effect on AD's resolve.
Adrian plays strung out to the left, cuts back to the right, breaks the tackle inside the 20, to the 10, touchdown! Touchdown number 10 this year for Adrian Peterson.
There would be 18 touchdowns in all, the most in the NFL, and the most rushing touchdowns in a season in team history. Of course, there was never, ever a single moment of surrender.
Back to pass, dumps over the middle, caught by Adrian, and he buried a Steeler.
He rushed for just under 1,400 yards, turning every corner, hurdling every traffic jam, taking on every tackler in his path. Only Jim Brown and Barry Sanders averaged more career rush yards per game than Adrian Peterson has done over his first 3 seasons.
Gets into the end zone, touchdown.
patient, fight your up. All right? Let's go. Every yard is going to be fought for today.
158, son.
He did some of his finest work against one of the league's best defenses.
Across the 30. Now he sprints to the 40. Haloti Ngata has no chance to get him. Tavares Gooden pushes him out of bounds. Down to the 16-yard line. Favre wants to pass out of it. Back to pass. Zips it right. Caught. Touchdown. Asante Shengo. Favre takes the snap. Goes back to pass. Whips it right. Caught. Touchdown. It was Bernard Berrien on a slant. Hell of a job. Hell of a job.
For most of the first three quarters, the Vikings simply overpowered the Ravens.
Back to pass out of the shotgun. He was hit, and he dropped the ball, and Allen's all over it.
Minnesota built a seemingly insurmountable 27-10 fourth-quarter lead. But what looked like a runaway eventually turned into a struggle. A valuable lesson for a team entertaining championship aspirations.
Come on now. Come on now. Heart of a champion. Got to finish. Got to finish.
We've been ahead all game, and now with 3:37 left in the fourth quarter, we're going to need a drive by our offense.
Heart of a champion right here. Heart of a champion. Got all kinds of time to do your thing.
Favre fakes a handoff, boots out to the right. He has Sidney in single coverage. He'll fire that way, and it's caught. And it's pass interference. Frank Walker had no chance, so he had to grab Sidney at the 20.
Let's go, Ryan. Let's go.
Ryan Longwell's fourth field goal of the day would do it.
You find out what the heart of a champion is right there. You know what I mean? From how they played to come back. And where we got to get to, honestly. Win or lose, where we got to get to.
Championship character was growing, one lesson at a time.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Vikings are undefeated.
We're a 6-0 football team. We got a couple warts, but we ain't turning any back. Okay? How far we continue to go be what we learn from this one right.
On November 1st, Brett Favre returned to the scene of the crime.
Takes the snap, back to pass, looking right. He pumps, now he fires. Caught Shengo inside the 5, touchdown! Straight drop, looking deep, pumps. Now he's going to fire center of the field, and it's caught. It's a 51-yard touchdown by Percy Harvin.
And Greg Coleman, that was about having all day to throw. But it was also about the confidence that Brett Favre has in these young receivers.
4 touchdown tosses later, Favre was still the most prolific and popular passer at Lambeau Field.
It's caught, and it's caught by Berrien inside the 5. Touchdown! It's a Bernard Berrien touchdown.
At game's end, his white Vikings jersey was as clean as it was when he first emerged from the visitors' locker room. His counterpart could not say the same.
And he's hit immediately and sacked. Now we're doing a nice job containing Rodgers when he's getting out of the edge. Rolls out to the right. Ray Edwards gets him.
6 times Aaron Rodgers went down. 3 times beneath Jared Allen.
And he's sacked again. And it's Jared Allen. A team that had 8 sacks against him on Monday Night Football.
That night, Allen recorded 4 1/2 sacks and a safety. In the 2009 season, Minnesota put the Packer quarterback on the ground 14 times.
In trouble, sacked. Jared Allen, he fumbled too. Jared Allen and Brian Robinson.
In 2 games, the Packers recorded 0 sacks on Brett Favre.
Vikings ball.
I feel the need for speed.
No defensive end in the game is more relentless off the ball.
Ball stripped by Jared Allen.
And quicker to the quarterback.
And Moore back to pass. And he's stopped by Jared Allen.
They can't block you one-on-one. If they don't do nothing, we're going to kill them all night.
The same could be said for the Vikings' entire defensive front. On the inside, defensive tackle Kevin Williams delivered his share of hurt, earning his 5th career Pro Bowl nomination. Three-time Pro Bowler Pat Williams anchored the middle, while Ray Edwards came off the edge like a missile. In 2009, 4 dozen passes were not thrown against Minnesota because quarterbacks lay buried beneath Viking pass rushers, the most sacks in the NFL.
Kyle Bowler on first down, fades to fire. Ball's knocked away. It's a fumble. Knocked away by Kevin Williams and streaking into the end zone. Jared Allen with a 52-yard touchdown. And the Minnesota Vikings have scored a defensive touchdown.
Look out!
Minnesota's run defense is now officially one of history's best. Staying in rush lanes. Making good run fits. Spilling ball carriers toward pursuit, where speed makes the difference. Before a season-ending injury, middle linebacker E.J. Henderson was leading the team in tackles. In the tradition of the newest member of Minnesota's Ring of Honor, Scott Studwell, the Vikings' all-time leading tackler. Chad Greenway and Ben Lieber manned the outside linebacking positions, helping the Vikes tie for second in forced fumbles, first in fumble recoveries.
And Chad Greenway recovered it. Vikings ball.
Minnesota's defensive backfield also provided run support on the opponent's side of the line of scrimmage. They led the league in run defense 3 straight seasons. In 2009, they plummeted to second. Every member of Leslie Frazier's defense could tackle, pick, and make plays.
Cutler back to pass. Ball batted in the air. Intercepted by Jared Allen. And he tossed the ball forward.
You know, I got a pick and an incomplete pass in the same play. Nice. In the record books.
Hey, don't ease into a street fight now. Ask questions later. Let's go.
After an early December loss, Minnesota needed to rebound against Cincinnati.
Palmer fades to fire. Here's Rosen, and he sacks him.
The Vikings D delivered.
It's a screen right to Brian Leonard. Upended, and he dropped the ball. It's a fumble, and I think it's recovered by Chad Greenway at the 26.
It was the 5th of 7 times that Minnesota allowed 10 points or fewer in a contest in 2009. At game's end, the division-leading Vikings stood 11-2.
Handoff, Adrian swings around the left side inside the 5. Touchdown! Absolute domination by the Minnesota Vikings today of the 9-3 Bengals.
We back on track, though. Back on track. Back on track.
It's hard-nosed, north and south football right there, baby.
Came out there, played with some energy, made some plays, came out with a big win.
Way to stand up, baby. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
On the season's final Sunday, the 11-4 Vikings needed a win to clinch a first-round playoff bye.
Brett Favre goes play action, dump left, Kravchenko 5, touchdown! Brett Favre short drop, fade right, Sidney Rice up to get it, and touchdown! Eli Manning back to pass on 1st and 10, dumps over the middle, ball tipped in the air, and intercepted by Chad Greenway. It was a leaping interception at the 40-yard line.
When things were all sorted out, the Vikings finished off their 3rd ever undefeated regular season at home.
Back to pass, under pressure, dump left, caught! Now Fahu Tahi! Tahi's first National Football League touchdown!
Great job to bounce back. You got out of the pits, little pit stop, we're right back in a race, okay? We need to keep pushing to that finish line. Keep pushing that finish line.
Some predicted the end of the line against the red-hot Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs.
Welcome to Mall of America Field, and welcome to the playoffs. This legitimately is a no-tomorrow situation for both these teams. The winner goes to the French Quarter and is on the step of football immortality.
Ain't nothing to say. We're at home. We don't lose at home. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
dismissed immediately by a fired-up coverage unit.
I'm for the knee. All speed.
Cowboys get the ball first, led by Tony Romo in his 7th year from Eastern Illinois.
Watch out, little playboy. Don't hurt yourself. Watch your pass.
Felix Jones to the left of Romo out of the shotgun. Marion Barber to the right. Romo on 3rd and 14. Steps up. He's sacked. And he dropped the ball. And the Vikings, Kevin Williams with the fumble recovery.
Let's go. Let's go, home. 158 seconds.
And Favre goes back to pass. Deep right side. Sidney Rice single coverage. He caught it. Inside the 10. Touchdown. It's a 47-yard touchdown. It was into single coverage. And it was Gerald Sensabaugh who was burned.
That's way to go play. That's way to go play. He can't step up. And y'all got to keep coming. Y'all got to keep coming.
Short drop. Looking right. He's under pressure. Sacked at the 15-yard line.
West left zoom, 51 flanker arrow.
Rolls out to the right. He stops, makes a man miss, fires. Caught Sidney wide open. Dive for the end zone. Touchdown! It's a 16-yard touchdown. Brett Favre has 2. He looks at the crowd and says, "Pump it up now. Let's go!" He's sacked by Jimmy Kennedy.
Oh, he got blasted.
Instead of running pop, power rush that in and fall back inside.
Pitch right goes to Marion Barber. Ray Edwards got him around the ankles at the 30.
Keep hitting. Keep hitting.
Jared Allen hit him, and the Vikings may have it.
You got a chance for the home run over top. Let's continue to do it.
Huge rush. Favre fade left. Sidney. He caught it at the 20. Hits to the right inside the 10. Touchdown! Sidney Rice has stolen the show.
That's pretty good.
This is number 4's game in making good decisions. This victory is all about the quarterback.
Brett Favre indeed will pass. Back to pass. Fade left. Shanko diving. Catch. Touchdown! The Minnesota Vikings have destroyed the Dallas Cowboys 34-3 and are on their way to New Orleans to play in the NFC Championship game.
58 seconds.
There, they thoroughly outplayed the eventual Super Bowl champions in one of the most exciting NFC title games in recent memory. In the end, the 2009 Vikings made a statement. A talent-rich team serving notice that in 2010, they'll be back with championship aspirations.